morning, adventurers.
How's it going in here?
Oh, welcome to my packing nightmare.
This is what it looks like before every trip we go on, for her.
I like to start fresh with every trip, so I have to take everything out and then redo it.
So that means pile there, bunch of stuff there, stuff here, bunch of stuff we had to order over there. I'm all packed up over there.
Oh yeah, look, Eric's packed. It takes him literally 2 minutes to pack up. Last time y'all saw us, we were up in Chicago doing a very delicious pizza tour. If you've not seen that video, make sure you get some snacks handy and go and watch that because it was awesome.
Yeah, it's a tough one to watch on an empty stomach because
Oh, yeah.
it was delicious.
But we are officially going international again.
Yeah, we kept hinting at it. You probably thought it was never going to happen, but it's happening, baby.
We thought maybe it was never going to happen. We kept putting off booking things because we just couldn't figure out what we wanted to do, but we're going tomorrow. So I think we will wait to tell you all our final destination, but just know it is international and it will be a very long travel day.
Hey, don't say final destination. You know how the beginning of that movie went?
Oh no!
Yeah.
Did I just curse us?
Don't do that.
I need wood.
It's
I need
death's
wood.
design.
So we fly out tomorrow morning. We still have a bunch of stuff to do. Obviously, we have to pack up. We have a bunch of errands to run. We need to go tie some stuff up out at the property. It's already very late. It's like in the evening right now.
I don't know where all our time went, but first things first, Allison has to sort all this out, so good luck.
Feeling a bit overwhelmed, but also very excited. We haven't been out of the country in a while, so we're getting prepared for our big, epic, extremely long, tiring, horrible, wonderful
It's gonna be
travel day.
amazing.
It's gonna be, I think every emotion is going to happen between now and like 36 hours from now when we actually get to our destination.
But one way or another, we are Europe bound, baby.
Yeah, Europe, here we come.
Well, we're back on the property. There's Clementine over there. We got the Chuck the truck. Got the Black Series, the Durango, the Samurai, and then the Bean Machine over there. Or sorry, Phoenix, right?
Yep.
It's a freaking parking lot / RV park out here. All right, if there's any critters in here, don't scare me.
Or sting me or bite me.
This looks pretty good. Let there be
Okay.
light.
Power still works.
Hey, we left it in not too bad of a state of disarray, so that's gotta be worth something. So I don't see any mouse droppings. Probably the most important thing, our mouse trap has not been tripped. So no dead mice to deal with. We actually already looked at all the other vehicles, no mice in those either, so yeah, baby.
All right.
No ants or nothing. Should we check out the tiny house though?
Oh no.
Hello? Anybody home? Come on.
Is anybody home? I'm so scared. No! Oh, you jerk.
Well, you knew I was gonna do it.
I
didn't
know.
you?
Ooh, it smells like wood in
Yeah, it
here.
actually smells great. It smells like a project. But yes, we left this in quite the state of disarray, and that is not our freaking fault. Well, it's my
Eric's fault.
It's my fault because I fell off the ladder right when we were about to start cleaning up and get done with the siding project, and we had to stop everything. So Allison just threw everything in here. All right, well, I'm gonna call this little checkup a success.
Yay!
Now let's leave it for another few weeks. We're gonna be back though, you guys. We got plans. We just have, other things keep coming up.
Yeah, don't worry, you guys. You guys keep asking. We have not abandoned the house.
No, we will
Only-
never abandon this project.
Only temporarily.
Well, y'all, travel day is officially underway.
It happened. We're all parked.
Can we survive it?
Yeah, you guys, it's gonna be a long day.
Yeah, I feel like we're not quite as good at international travel as we used to be, but we're gonna get there, right? It's like riding a bike, right? You never forget.
Security, here we come. Luckily, we have pre-checks, so hopefully it won't be too bad. Although last time we flew out of Boston, the pre-check line was longer than the regular line.
Yeah,
so
I think the secret's out about pre-checks.
still, you get to leave your shoes on, get to keep all my liquids in here, so.
It's definitely still worth it. Well, security was a breeze, but the TSA was extra disgruntled today.
Luckily, we didn't do anything to upset them, but
Yeah.
just any interaction was met with complete animosity.
when they're just like rude to me by default, I get rude right back to them, and then Allison gets really frustrated with me because she'd rather me take the high road, I guess.
Yes,
but they're so mean sometimes.
I know, but that's their journey, man.
Yeah, I guess. We all can't be as nice and sweet as you. You guys, I made a grave miscalculation. I left my hat in the car. And on bad hair days, when you have hair like this, you gotta have a hat. But I found a little replacement. What do you think? Representing Texas while we're in Europe? Yeehaw!
Oh my god, I would love to see you go through Europe with that on.
What do you guys think? Is pink my color?
We got maybe one of the most delicious airport meals ever, y'all. We got a beautiful barbecue chicken bowl. It's gonna be a lot of times sitting on an airplane, not eating the healthiest food. So we're trying to front load the day with health. We're doing pretty good, y'all. The gate is right behind us. We have an hour until it takes off. Just gonna chill, enjoy our food, and that's it. Boarding has started, and y'all, we already have bad news. They are saying that it's completely full flight, and they have limited overhead bin space, so they're essentially saying people in zone 6, 7, and 8 are gonna have to check their bags. We're zone 8. But we're flying all the way to Europe. You know, we have a connection. I don't want to check this, especially because last time we flew, y'all, my bag got freaking destroyed. I think a T-Rex got to it.
Yeah, it looked like it was mauled by a monster.
I have no idea. They never gave me an explanation.
This was American Airlines. They refunded some of the articles of clothing in it. They would not refund the bag.
Nope.
And since then, we have boycotted American Airlines.
Yeah, so think twice maybe before you take American Airlines, because they will screw you, and then they will cease communication. They literally said, we will no longer be entertaining your conversations, and just went radio silent on me. So now we're flying Delta.
Yep. Our bags are kind of big. They're probably not going to have room for them, and we swore we would never check a bag again, especially on an international flight, but...
I guess I should have paid for a higher up boarding.
Yeah, probably. Oh well. Live and learn. No, live and don't learn. That's our motto.
Never ever learn. This is me getting on the plane with my luggage.
Stop being so happy. Well, it turns out luck was on our side because there was a decent amount of overhead bin space, but it has all pretty much filled up now.
Yeah, they also just announced that we almost had a 4.5-hour delay because I guess, there are storms coming into New York that we were going to have to wait for. But then we have to fly out of JFK, I think 2.5 hours after we land.
Yeah.
Probably just in time for the storms to be there. So I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, and we are ultimately heading to Belgium. I don't know if we mentioned
We
that.
haven't said yet. We're going to Brussels. But very briefly, we will immediately get there, rent a car, and drive out of the city.
Fingers crossed, positive vibes, knock on wood. There's no wood in this entire plane, so...
No, and your thing's broken, so...
Oh yeah, my tray table's broken. Well, I've never seen that before. That sucks. But there might be some...
Pleasure to welcome you to New York, where the local time is 3:56 p.m. Please stay seated with your seatbelt fastened and carry-on items stowed until the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign.
Well, am I glad we didn't have to check these, huh?
So glad.
Yes.
Now I can put my backpack on here and roll it. Well, that flight ended up being much more of a success than we ever imagined. I mean, they were talking about it was completely packed. We were going to run into all these storms, potential delays. It was easy peasy.
Hopefully that doesn't mean our luck is gonna run out.
Okay, that's a good point to knock on this.
Yeah,
I think
we
it's a
finally have wood to knock on.
Table. So that was the first leg of our journey done. So now we have quite a few hours to kill though, sadly. This is a long layover and I am starving and we won't get food until well into the next flight. So I think first order of business is finding food and you have to decide because there are too many options.
Oh, je voudrais une petite baguette avec beurre.
Oh, well, j'ai besoin de papier toilette.
Isn't that from an episode of Rocko's Modern Life?
J'ai besoin de papier toilette.
Man, that was a deep cut. Do you even know what that means?
know.
Well, I actually do know what that means, and that is because I've been using Rosetta Stone to brush up on my French because we plan to go to a bunch of French-speaking countries, and I wanted to give them a quick shout out for partnering with us on this travel day. So you guys already probably know that in the past we had done in-person language lessons, but it was so expensive and you had to go to multiple classes every week, and we just ultimately did not stick with it. But I love that with Rosetta Stone, you can learn anywhere. And the lessons are immersive with stories and dialogue that you can personally participate in. They also use audio from actual native speakers, so you really understand the pronunciation and can feel confident speaking the language. Un hôpital. And if you're like us, you are always afraid of mispronouncing words and sounding like an idiot, but Rosetta Stone compares your pronunciation to millions of native speakers and gives you instant feedback with their true accent technology. My favorite feature that I use all the time is the phrase book. It gives you common phrases used by native speakers, which helps a lot when you're actually trying to have a conversation with a local. And they're currently offering an exclusive discount of 60% off their lifetime subscription. That is one payment for lifetime access to 25 languages, so you can start your language learning journey today.
Et enfin, je comprends que signifie j'ai besoin de papier toilette. So, I will see you guys in a bit. Looks like our luck did run out. They ran out of overhead bin space, allegedly. So now we are both having to check our bags.
But it's only for the one flight, so they might still damage it, but they probably won't lose it, right?
I really hope not.
Well, I wish I could say this travel day is almost over, but it's about a quarter over. We're about 25% there.
Yeah.
The hard part is just beginning, you guys. So we have about 8 hours on this flight to Brussels, and then we'll have to explain to you guys why it even gets worse from there once we land.
Once we land at 3, 4 a.m. our time.
Yeah, exactly.
8 a.m. Brussels time.
Man, flying is chaotic, isn't it?
It's just like, go here, go there, loud noises, show me this, show me that, don't do this, go there. I don't know.
Yeah, some people are the nicest people ever. Some people just get an immediate attitude with you, but it's fun. Well, I don't know why the heck they made us check our bags. As we walked in, there's just so much bin space. We were able to put our backpacks up there.
Yeah,
Why do they do that?
I don't know. This flight isn't even close to full.
No.
But yeah, at least we have seats together,
Yes.
and it's fine.
Yeah, this isn't so bad. We're like in the back, we're kind of have it to ourselves. Yeah, could be worse. We've had much worse in the past. Well, you guys, a little update. We've been sitting on the runway for about an hour or so, but we are just now taxiing, I think, to the runway. But man, JFK is crazy busy. There's like 50 planes out there. I mean, this line alone has like 8 of them, but it's pretty cool. The sun's setting, you can see the city skyline behind it. We should be off pretty soon. Well, it's almost over. How you feeling?
Not too bad. I got pretty tired there for a little bit and tried to nap. Didn't really work. Just ended up having my eyes closed. But it is, I guess, 1:30 in the morning back in Texas. But I think it's only like 7 a.m., maybe 8 a.m. here. After this, we have to get a rental car and drive somewhere. So it's going to get very bad very quickly, I think.
Yeah, I definitely did not sleep because I've been getting like really bad like acid reflux, I guess, lately, and it just was hitting me for like 3 hours straight. Then my butt went numb and it just was not working. So I just instead played on my Switch for like 5 hours.
I guess we haven't done a long haul flight in a while. I forgot my compression socks, so my knees and my feet are all sore and everything. And we didn't bring any of our like blow-up pillows or anything like that, so it wasn't that pleasant.
But we are officially a little over halfway done with this day.
Halfway done, and we're like almost 24 hours in.
Once again, the last one's leaving the plane.
That's the theme of the day, but that's okay. That means it's easy getting off.
Yeah, except when we go through immigration, we're going to be the last ones.
I didn't think about that. Dang it. Well, we got into the airport, and this is the line for the immigration stuff.
This thing goes for like a mile straight down there. And we are at the absolute back of it. Oh my God.
How many hours?
I don't know. That's a lot of people in front of us. You left something behind on the plane. You know what it is? Your headphone wire.
Oh no.
But I found it for you.
Thank you, darling. I could have just Bluetoothed to everything.
Sure.
They survived both of our bags. Well, the immigration line took over an hour and a half.
Yep.
That sucked.
That was pretty rough. And I'm so dang tired. I don't even want to point the camera at my face right now. I think my eyes are so red.
We're starting to get very cranky.
I'm trying to keep it cool though, but I'm losing my patience. Oh, how far do we have to drive today?
I think it's only an hour.
Oh boy.
It's 10:30 a.m. here. We cannot check into our Airbnb until 2. It's not terrible.
Well, we finally found the car rental place, and I'm pretty sure it is another gigantic line.
I know, but I'm fading, man.
Yeah, me too.
I was feeling so good 30 minutes ago, and now I'm like, no, my body's turning on me.
Well, this is it. This is going to be our chariot to drive us around Europe.
It does look brand new.
Yeah, seems like a worthy vessel. I know this might be a little weird, but make sure you remember to drive on the right side.
It's very nice that every country we're going to is a right side drive.
Yes, because we're tired of driving on the left side.
Yes.
It's gotten old. Well, I'm sad to say we are not off to a very good start. We had the bright idea, or should I say Allison kind of had the bright idea, to go into the city of Brussels in order to get some coffee and something to eat. We went right downtown. There's traffic everywhere. We can't park the dang car. I'm so tired that if I close my eyes, I fall asleep. I feel like my eyes are getting really bloodshot too. Do they look really bloodshot to you?
Oh, yeah. But it's fine. So we just double parked somewhere. Eric stayed with the car, and I went and got us some coffee and a sandwich from Damn Good Coffee.
We got to beat the jet lag, so we got to stay up late enough to like 8 or 9 p.m. probably, and then go to bed, right?
Yeah.
But we're gonna eat this, and then we are going to hit the road, and maybe we'll arrive just as they let us check in, and then maybe I'll take a little nap.
Dicey.
We'll see. You guys, we made it. I completely crashed out in the car the minute I put the camera down. Sorry, Allison, she had to drive, but I could not keep my eyes open anymore. And then we had to climb up like 4 flights of stairs.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And surprise, there's no air conditioning in this apartment.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my God. But I'm so hot.
But once you see the view.
Oh yeah. You guys, do I look as bad as I think I do? I feel like we were a lot better at this whole jet lag thing back in the day, because I'm just completely wrecked.
I can't remember. I feel like we've always been bad at it.
Yeah, maybe we just stayed in Europe a lot longer before.
Yes. So this apartment doesn't have an AC, there's no TV, it's on the top floor, it's overpriced, but this view right here makes up for it all.
I guess this is why the high price. It's pretty amazing. Well, we made it till about 4 p.m. and I don't know that I can stay up, so we'll just have to see what happens.
It's currently 8 a.m. back in Texas. We woke up at 7 a.m. yesterday, so we're 25 hours in, baby.
Jeez. So I guess we're gonna leave you guys here, but I'm gonna overcome this jet lag one way or another, and we have some incredible adventures in store, We have some incredible adventures here in Europe coming up, so stay tuned for that.
All right, we made it. Europe, here we are. We no longer have to come because we came. Goodbye, adventurers.
Well said. We'll see you on the road.